Hey, welcome in, folks. This is Babbaginator. We're back in Long Dark. Currently doing a new challenge called. This is a challenge we've tried a few times. This is Cave Dweller. We are restricted to a certain number of indoor sleeps, and then we are on our own. So far, things have been a little bit tough. We have not found the matches, so I think we will go to the. We can't even boil water. Okay. Joy. Okay. What's out there? Bear? No bear? Okay. Okay, we're gonna come in here. Hope for matches. Otherwise, it's Thomson's Crossing. Try for random matches. Oh, did we get it? We did. Why do we keep falling through that?
Thank you.
Okay, let's figure out where we're going now. That's going to be bad. Claw matches. Yep. It'll take too much condition loss. But I don't know if we have any other choices, really. Well, maybe we do. Take the condition loss from the blizzard, or take the condition loss from lack of drink. Ooh. Okay. Too stormy for us right now. Ooh, okay. Ooh. Hmm.
I'd eat anything right about now.
Oh boy, that's not gonna work.
My stomach feels like an empty pit.
Hmm. So that was our third indoor sleep. I'm running out of indoor sleeps. Hmm. We can actually wait it out in here. Hmm. Wild. Ooh.
drink.
Getting sleepy. We're not even 20 minutes into the game. Into the stream and already sleepy. That's not a good sign. Okay, fine. You heard I like Diglets. Diglets? I don't know what Diglets are. All I know is that Astrid couldn't carry a torch if she wanted to in this weather. They live in my cave. Oh, I got something for you here. What is it? Okay, so remember I mentioned that one of my classes we did a group project where we wrote a twine game on ethical choices and dilemmas that you might run into in your first year undergraduate. Well, we published the game. We created a small official team called Cardigan Mouse Games, and we published let's see, Cardigan Mouse Games, and that's the team page, and then the game page you can play in the browser. It's not a very long game. Take about 3 to 9 minutes. Seriously, it's like 3 to 9 minutes. It's really fast. I mean, we had basically about 2.5 weeks to work on it, so. Well, the good news is we're staying positive even with all the wind. The bad news is we're really fragile. Maybe we skip the barn and go straight to. Uh-oh. It's not good. We're wobbly now. We just need matches. Or this will be another. Oh, flare. Okay, we can start making torches at least. I don't think it's going to solve our problem though.
Come on, little fire.
We're just going to have to maple syrup it for food. Honestly, I don't know how we're going to come back from this one. We're at 7, 8. Oops. See if we recover a little bit. Nope, not enough. Try our luck in the store, see if we can get the matches. Otherwise, we might be out of luck. Uh-oh. Where you at, buddy? Back there. Oh, we still got a long ways to go. Matches? Nope. Go away, go away. Yeah, I think they have gotten rid of the matches here, so that's not a good thing. It's been a while since I found matches here. I was hoping, but... Well, there's at least a bed here and some more water.
I've never been so hungry in my life. Cool. Matches would have been good. Oh, crackers. Yeah, in a way we could put you down as a beta tester because, except for we already released the game, so that's kind of
Oh, we made it out of Heartbeat. Okay, good.
Perfect. Can you eat trees? Because I'm gonna eat a tree.
Oops. That was a mistake. Okay, let's see here. Oh. So I was all excited to have our, probably might be our last big session. Maybe next week would be the last big session of my Friday night D&D game. And as it turns out, one person has a specialist appointment they have to attend. Another person has assignments that are due. So big finale has to wait for another week, hopefully. So tomorrow night, I don't know if I'll be streaming, but I will be finishing up. Seasonal redeems are still available. Oh, you're right. Okay, should be set. Yeah, so we have still no means of starting fires. Yeah, should all be gone now. Anyways, so I think I have one project to finish working on this weekend, so I may just go ahead and do that. If I do it tomorrow afternoon, I might actually go and do something else Friday night. But what? Friday night on my own? What should I do?
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
Okay. We got nothing here. Lots of water. That's all we got. Yeah, as far as I can tell, I think I've lost my only copy of all the TLD Christmas songs that I had written. So my only choices are to either go back and re-listen to past episodes, past stream sessions, and see if I can transcribe them or just write new versions, which might happen, but it's not winter yet, so I don't have to worry about it right away. But yeah, all that was on the hard drive that died. I thought I had backups, but I didn't.
Huh. What have we here?
So yeah, should have everything done then for Tuesday's my last day of class. What else is new? I bit the bullet yesterday and I paid for my opera tickets to go and see Madama Butterfly here in Vancouver. I saw that wolf. We're still without torch. So, opera tickets purchased. May 1st, I get to go to the opera. That's it. That's all we found. No stems, just some pills. Oh, that's sad. Hmm. No matches. Great. I don't even see the sleeping bag anymore. Hmm. $15. Oh, we didn't get to cook the meat yet. Oh, that's a problem. So I learned something interesting today. I've been spending part of my week trying to get a project underway, installed and working on my machine. This is a project that's done by a different research team in another university that is partnered with a professor I'm doing this project with. And I was running into some problems getting it set up. And finally had some feedback that helped me figure out what was going wrong. And then I did a few more experiments. Finally got it working, sort of. And then the last step was I needed to upload and integrate in the SQL database. And that is not working. And it turns out that when they wrote the instructions for how to do the install, all the developers were working on Macs, and so no one tested to see if the same procedure will work for PC. So I'm the guinea pig, and my discovery was that no, indeed, some of these commands do not work on Windows, and so I will have to figure out another way to get it working. It is like the least exciting use of my time is troubleshooting an install. It's like not, I find no joy in troubleshooting installs. This is the worst. I want to get on to the programming. I don't want to be spending my time troubleshooting installs.
I could eat anything right now.
So tomorrow morning I'll get up early and once again try to figure out why I can't get this thing to run. Why it won't integrate in the database file. And what's an alternative way to do it?
Good week.
Yeah, if we just had matches, we could start that thing on fire. Don't have matches. Where can we get matches? Is it going to be Signal Hill? Do we have to go back to Signal Hill? The problem, like the Mac people don't have problems. The problem is me, because I'm the only one that's, other than me and then my professor that I'm doing the project with, I think she uses a PC as well. But she is not, it's been a number of years since she worked on this particular, well, had to do a full install. And so she has not been through that process and admitted she's not confident with doing this setup either. How do we get out of here? What are we going to do? Do we aim for the cave? I'm so old school, I don't really think of people using Macs as development machines. But apparently people do. It's really, they're just also Linux machines, I guess, so. Yep. Anyways, so I'm looking forward to tomorrow. I spend a couple hours in meetings and maybe an hour doing more troubleshooting work, and then the rest of my time I will just use to finish up my last assignment and then work on some other forms I need to fill out. I have a research collaboration class in the summer and I need to fill out the proposal for that. So it's not too hard, it's just a little tedious. Okay, nothing. Okay. Well, what am I looking at now? Not Skyrim. Ooh. What can we do? I mean, we could try to make it to the big red barn, but there's bear and wolves there. Okay. A little sleepy. We're going to try to push on until the hour-and-a-half mark and then wrap up. The reason why I'm so sleepy is honestly because I had a little bit too much for dinner. I mean, it's a good problem to have, but... Okay. Wow, getting tired. Okay.
This stuff will come in handy.
There's our hammer.
And this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Still no matches though. Okay. Okay, sleepy again.
I could use this.
Okay. Okay, let's get through these.
I'll take it.
Pry bar, hammer, medkits. Okay. Okay, running low on steam. Oh. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Honestly, I'm not certain. Where do we find a torch or a match?
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Oh, now we're in trouble. Okay, getting out of Pleasant Valley is going to be hard because we don't have a torch or fire of any sort. So tunnels won't work.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Yeah, we got trouble still. Trapped here. Oh, I do not have high hopes for this run either. The no matches thing is killing us. Hmm. Sleepy. Okay, I think I'm going to admit defeat. I'm just too tired tonight. I honestly don't know how we're going to get out of this predicament. What will we eat? Raw potatoes? Dog food? Okay, we do have antibiotics, so we could go ahead eat.
I'm gonna need to rest soon.
Yes, Esther, go ahead and rest. Don't get food poisoning. Okay.
God, I'd eat anything right about now.
Okay. I think we're just going to wrap up here. So we got how far? We got to day 5. We spent another indoor sleep. Yeah, this is not good. We're running out of our indoor sleeps. We got a generous amount and we used them all up. Almost all of them. Crackers. I was about to say Kraken. It's like Kraken. Okay. yeah, let's quickly wrap up with a poem. Letter from home. Yeah, it's not winter anymore. We'll try something else. Oh, these are all the winter ones. Okay, we'll just pick something. Something different. Okay. What do we want? Okay, so I'll read you something a little different tonight. We're going to read, this is a poem from New Poetry from China, 1917 to 2017, edited by Ming Di, published by Black Square Editions. This is a collection of translations, and some of them I had the opportunity to work with, to co-translate with Ming Di, the main editor and poetry translator. This one is by Chinese poet Sun Wenbo, who is one of the most distinguished poets in the non-academic side of Chinese poetry. Born in Sichuan province, southwest China, served a number of years in the army, and then worked in factories, and then became literary editor in the 1980s of a literary publication. And then, so he edits a journal called Contemporary Poetry. This poem is entitled Nothing to Do with Crows. Oh, and do I make my life easier with glasses? I think I do. Nothing to do with crows. First, just one. Then a flock flapping their curved wings before me, darkness sweeping the sky. I watch as if watching a play unfold, a drama of nature. A single crow is mystery, a flock of crows is fear. Humans can't escape the past, the consciousness, the crows flying within me, witchcraft, prophecy, forbidden awakening. I sit limited. I believe what I don't understand, trust what I don't believe, like a country built on mistaken foundations, constructing a false enemy. I miss the days of my youth, the fence of language not yet built, only imagining, remembering, the black crows and the white snow opposite, but one pure beauty, a paradox in paradise. To vanish was to be eternal. I watch now the crows become fiction, flying outside me. They're not really there, circling in silence. They're not really there, dwelling high on the glassy roofs. There we go. Sun Wenbo's Nothing to Do with Crows. And I think we'll throw in something else for summer. It's a good summer poem. Oh, I know it's a good summer poem. It's an old poem. we go. This is from a little poetry chapbook I made way back when. This is before I did my MFA, before the PhD, while I was still working as a programmer. 2001, I started to put together little chapbooks. And this one has a short little summer poem entitled Hiking Through Fields, which takes its inspiration from when I was a youth in Scouts. One year it was so hot. It was so hot that they canceled our regular scouting trip and instead negotiated with a local farmer and arranged to, allow us to do an orienteering hike, a 3-day hike through his property, through his farmland. And so as scouts, we would be in charge of our own, we'd be given initial orientation and bearing, and we would give a point to head towards, and we'd go towards that point and eventually would hit a landmark where there would be the next set of instructions, a bearing and a distance to travel, and then we'd head that way. And we'd be monitored by the adults from a distance, but we would be in charge of, basically getting our whole group to the destination by nightfall. So this is called Hiking Through Fields. At dawn, beneath the cover of brush and low trees, we unstitch our tents from the damp earth, roll our belongings into tight-fisted backpacks. We march like ants through flat fields of grain, prairie stretching out 180 degrees in all direction, while the liquid sun pours down over the dry earth. The dust floats heavy on the air, coats our hair and skin with fine clay and fresh pollen. We burn at noon. Despite our sweat-soaked clothing, we slowly melt into our own shadows, our bones cracking in the July heat. We pause briefly to take new bearings, scan the faint horizon for an old water tower or an abandoned grain elevator. We plot a new line between these arbitrary points here, and then we debate each course while our voices escape in awkward trajectories, falling through holes in the landscape, drifting through the loose-limbed trees, slipping between the dust particles in the wind. The sky darkens at the far edges of the world while we move on, watching the sun's open wound close before clotting under the bandages of night. Somewhere, farmers head home with rough-hewn hands, still smelling of their affairs with the earth. We are miles from where we were meant to be. Okay, that was Hiking Through Fields. Yeah, okay. Something new, something very old, actually. Something I don't usually read, but throw it into the mix. And, yeah. Let's figure out who we can go raid. Thanks again for hanging out with me tonight. Okay, what do we got? Deadpool doing Deadpool things. Who are all these other people? Long Dark, Interloper early game, The Bear Toe Show. Maybe we'll try this guy, who is currently paused. Let's see if this is just a short pause. Maybe they're done for the night. How about this one? Okay, we'll try another new streamer. I don't know. Okay, we're gonna try Canny Stick 936. Okay. Bow hunting's always a good start. Okay, we're going to head over there. Thank you all for hanging out tonight. I'm going to stick around for a little bit, then go get some rest soon, I hope. Okay, take care. Good night. See you soon.